Welcome to the channel Immediate Speak English for Arabic. On this channel, there are lots of videos, tips and tricks, podcasts, and English stories that can help improve your English speaking skills. At this moment, I will share a special video for beginners. But first, I want to remind you that I created and shared this video for free. I hope you will click subscribe and comment after watching this video for 3 minutes. Okay, let's get started.
Jane's cooking in the kitchen. Hello. My name is Jane. I am 25 years old. Today, I want to share a special story with you. It's about one day when I decided to cook in the kitchen. Cooking is not just making food. It's like magic. You mix things, and you make something new and tasty. The story starts early in the morning. I woke up with the sun shining through my window. The birds were singing. It was a beautiful day. I stretched and smiled. Today, I wanted to do something special. I decided to cook a big meal for my family. I went downstairs to the kitchen. It was quiet. My mother was in the living room reading a book. My father was outside in the garden. My older brother was still asleep. "Good morning, Mom," I said. "Good morning, Jane. You're up early," she replied with a smile. "I want to cook for everyone today," I told her. "That sounds wonderful. Do you need any help?" She asked. "Maybe later. I want to try on my own first," I answered. I started by making breakfast. I cooked eggs and made toast. I also cut some fruit. It was simple but made with love. When my father came in, he was surprised. "What's all this?" he asked. "Breakfast is ready," I said happily. "This looks delicious, Jane," my father said. He always encourages me. After breakfast, I started planning for lunch. I wanted to make something special. I decided on chicken curry and rice. It was a recipe from my grandmother. I had never made it before on my own. Cooking the curry was not easy. I had to mix many spices. I was worried. What if it didn't taste good? My brother woke up and came to the kitchen. "What are you doing?" he asked. "I'm cooking lunch." "Chicken curry," I said. "Wow, smells good. Can I taste?" he asked. "Not yet. It's a surprise," I replied, laughing. The kitchen was messy with all the cooking, but I felt happy. I was doing something nice for my family, finally. It was time for lunch. I was nervous. What would my family say? We all sat down to eat. I watched their faces as they took the first bite. My mother smiled. My father looked at me and said, "This is delicious, Jane. Just like your grandmother's." My brother nodded. "Yeah, really good," he said. I felt so proud and happy. I did it. I cooked a big meal for my family. It was a lot of work, but seeing their happy faces was worth it. "Thank you, Jane. This was a wonderful meal," my mother said. "I'm glad you all liked it," I replied. That day, I learned something important. Cooking is not just about food. It's about love. It's about making your family happy. It's about trying something new and not being afraid. From that day, I loved cooking even more. I started trying new recipes. Sometimes they were good, and sometimes not. But I always enjoyed it. Cooking became my way to show love to my family. And that's my story of cooking in the kitchen. It was a day I will always remember. A day filled with love, laughter, and delicious food. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it makes you want to cook something special for your family too. Remember, Cooking is not hard. It's an adventure. And who knows? You might discover your own magic in the kitchen.
Interesting vocabulary from the story.
Magic, something wonderful. Example, cooking is like magic, turning ingredients into delicious meals. Stretched, to extend your body. Example, she stretched in the morning feeling refreshed. Encourages, supports, or motivates. Example, her father encourages her by praising her cooking. Spices, ingredients that add flavor. Example, she mixed many spices into the curry. Surprise, something unexpected. Example, the chicken curry was a surprise for her family. Messy, disorganized or dirty. Example, the kitchen was messy after cooking, but it was worth it. Proud, feeling pleased with yourself. Example, she felt proud after cooking a big meal. Adventure, an exciting experience. Example, cooking is an adventure with new recipes to try. Ingredients, parts of a recipe. Example, she used fresh ingredients for the breakfast. Recipe, instructions for cooking. Example, she followed her grandmother's recipe for curry.
Speaking practice. Repeat twice after Jane.
Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Mom. I want to cook today. I want to cook today. Breakfast is ready. Breakfast is ready. This looks delicious. This looks delicious. I'm cooking lunch. I'm cooking lunch. Smells good, can I taste? Smells good, can I taste? Not yet, it's a surprise. Not yet, it's a surprise. What's all this? What's all this? It's about love. It's about love. I felt so proud. I felt so proud. Just like your grandmother's. Just like your grandmother's. I did it. I did it. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Cooking is an adventure. Cooking is an adventure.
Answers and questions.
1. What did Jane decide to do for her family?
The answer is
Correct answer. C. Cook. 2. What was Jane's feeling after cooking the meal? A. Sad. B. Proud. C. Angry. D. Bored.
The answer is
Correct answer. B. Proud. 3. What did Jane learn from her cooking experience? A. Cooking is hard. B. Cooking is boring. C. Cooking is about love. D. Cooking is unnecessary.
The answer is
Correct answer. C. Cooking is about love.